Hello and welcome to another episode of Ashaya Day Trip Productions. Today is Saturday, June 14th, 2025. So for all those out there, I hope you had a pleasant and not too scary Friday the 13th. Mine was uneventful. I just worked another 10 and a half hours on the job. So at least I made it out alive, so that's a good thing. So today I wanted to do kind of something a little different. I actually went out last week and did another shopping video. Went by the usual suspects, Lowe's, Home Depot, and then I went to At Home. I had to go by Home Depot because I had to pick something up for some minor fence repair. And Lowe's, I wanted to just go out there since, I was out. I go to these places all the time anyway. So I went out there, did a little filming, and did at Home Depot as well. Uh, Using my phone, I just wasn't real happy. Came home throughout the week and I did some editing. So my first edit, go through all that. I was watching it back. I said, wasn't really quite what, it needs some work, basically. So I did a second edit, and I still wasn't real happy with that one. Admittedly, I'm still trying to best learn how to use my phone when I do shopping videos. I use my phone. It's just easier for me that way. And however, I did want to go ahead and include this week some video that I did at home. The reason being is that there has been some feeds come up on the interweb or just on my phone that come up or have mentioned about home or at home possibly declaring bankruptcy. I said, oh man, don't want to lose another store, but I do like At Home. They got a variety of stuff. They got furniture. They have outdoor furniture, patio stuff. They even have a section of pet beds and paintings and art and just silverware, kitchen stuff, anything and everything. I mean, At Home has quite a selection. I really do like that. It's nice to have another option outside of Walmart. Walmart's good, got good quality, but sometimes they don't have everything. And At Home is actually a really, really good option. So when I heard about them possibly declaring bankruptcy, I was like, oh man. So I did want to go out there and just do another video. I know I just did one probably a couple weeks ago. I think it was pre-Memorial Day. But I wanted to go out there again, just kind of just show a little bit more, hey, what they have out there. And I also did of course, I made a few purchases, which I will show in this video. I haven't do this a little different this week, so it's going to be interesting. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, so I'm still trying to learn how that works too. I'm pretty good about cutting stuff out and pasting, so I think I got a pretty good idea of how to do that. But I'm still not too sure how I'm going to insert this footage here that I'm doing right now into what I've already done. I think there's a way, so that's what I'm going to try to do. So hopefully I don't have to edit that section again, which I might have to. So I think outside of that, that is the main plan for today. Of course, I'm just kind of sitting out here in my sunroom. I'm going to turn this camera around real quick. Kind of show you, it has been a rainy week, and it looks like it's, well, some thunder and a little bit of light rain right now. So, haven't been able to get outdoors and do what I need to do. I still need to mow the yard, and I had actually, at Lowe's, I had actually bought another plant that I want to plant, little Althea tree, and those are nice little summer plants. They're like little, I guess you call them like small trees or big bush. They're not really that big, but for my spot it's going to work out really well. So I might actually do like a more of a planting video here shortly, hope maybe this weekend as well. Just depends on what the weather does. And so there's that. So without further ado, let's check out a little bit of what they got going on at home. So like right here, they got all sorts of assorted small statues that you kind of put out possibly. You know, they might be a little small for your yard, but of course you put them out if you got a deck or a back patio or something. And as mentioned last video I did, they have all kinds of like fairies. They have like different sizes. This is gonna be like your smallest size, and then there's like a medium size, and then there's a really large size. And last time I did a video out here, I did see something that did kind of catch my eye when I was watching the video back. Kind of hoping to see, I see it, I'm not quite sure which aisle it was down. Of course, you know, I showed this last time too, cute little kitty cat. This is cool. Going for $19.99. Look over here, they got like pathway lights. Got kind of assorted, decorative patterns. Usually like color changing. That's pretty. Got a hummingbird. And it looks like those are going for $4.99 a piece. So, haven't quite seen what I was looking for just yet, but I do see something that I would love to have in my yard. I think these are like really neat. So I don't know, I kind of almost think these might, even though they say they're outdoor, these might be good for in the house. I'm afraid that, you know, if you don't have like a real steady, you know, patio or something, you can't really put that on the ground because it might, you know, hate for, you know, a bad storm or something to come through, or your pets or something to knock that over. Could probably damage it, but something like this in your house, you know, you gotta get kind of creative sometimes, you know. Just because it says it's outdoor doesn't mean it has to be outdoor. Of course, you also got your Buddha. Looks like, I guess it's supposed to be baby Buddha. And that's says it's weather resistant. That's actually pretty light, so that'd probably be maybe like an indoor patio or actually even in your house. This has got a little bit more weight to it. Okay, so I'm pretty much just walking back and forth down the same two aisles. But this is really cute. You know, it's a solar-powered turtle. So I guess probably at night the nose probably lights up. Gives you, right here shows you what it looks like in the back. So that'd be something pretty neat, kind of put out in a small garden. Now think about it, these guys, it says solar powered too, so there you go. So I moved down a couple aisles, and as you can see, they got plenty of pottery. Be like a nice little gift for someone. They even have beach towels. Got a pool float, flamingo. Yeah, a whole bunch of towels. This whole little section here is beach towels. Got all sorts of little planters. Down here on this end, they even have some little bird houses. So that one's going for $24.99. You got some more over here. They're going for $19.99. And even right over here, down this little aisle, this is like their little clearance aisle, so they still have stuff left over for Easter. And they're 50% off, and it says it ends 5/6, which we are past that, but I probably can almost guarantee you these things are probably still on sale, I would imagine. So if you like to get a jump start on next year's Easter, there's just some options. Down here we got kind of like your 4th of July, Memorial Day type items. They got some stuff for under $10. Got some cute little French bulldogs. Looks like these might be ceramic pots. And these right here is kind of, they say these are outdoor, but these are so light, these would probably be better either indoor or on a patio. And they have their 4th of July items out. This right here, which is kind of when you walk in through the main door, it's just right in front. These are nice little items you could put out in your front yard, or these are like you stick them in the ground. You got here like with little windmills. These are cute. These are going for only $2.99. So that's something, if you want something real simple to put out in your yard, just kind of to celebrate the 4th of July. That would be a nice option. And of course they got little ornaments you put on your door. Of course they have American flags. You probably put out, kind of hang them on your house. So they got all kinds of pretty stuff you could kind of put outdoors. I guess they were calling these like a porch leaner, so I guess you just kind of lean them up against the house. Then they got a whole bunch of wind chimes as well. So I just kind of wanted to walk up this aisle too and just kind of show you a little bit what they got as far as floral. So they got quite a nice little selection. I honestly think I have enough floral to last me for a while, but I did just kind of want to show this section. Looks like there might be a little bit more on the other side as well. So a couple aisles, not bad. And this is just the next aisle over. So it looks like right now it's pretty neat. You know, since we're kind of getting the summertime, you got these yellow and kind of this orange stuff. So that's represents the summer months pretty good. That's pretty. Of course, I have some of these too, and these are always, I like these. Got the little butterfly. So they do have a little bit of selection. And they got wreaths and stuff. You can kind of just hang on your door. So I stand corrected. There's actually 3 aisles of floral items. These are going to be more like the wreaths that you hang on the door, but they got plenty of those options, and got some nice summer colors. So I like that one. That one's pretty neat. I was going for $19.99. Well, okay, so that wasn't too bad of an edit at all. It took me about 5 minutes to get it situated, so easy peasy, no issues there. So now I could finally show you just a little bit of what I have purchased last week at home there in Rogers, Arkansas. Right here, this is one of the, well, pretty much the only decorative piece I bought. This is actually more of an outdoor statue. But as you can see, it's kind of a little bit on the small side, so I thought it'd probably be maybe kind of a cool idea to just kind of have something like this just indoors. That way I don't have to worry about getting broken or, you know, bird crap getting on it or ants crawling all over, what have you. So this little guy right here, I believe, was about $25 or $24.99 to be exact. So I did make that purchase. And right here, it's sitting on a little end table that I had also purchased. And this here, I believe, was going for, I think, about $39.99, so roughly $40. I went ahead and bought 2 of them. And I really like these tables. They're small enough, they're light enough, you know, you just kind of pick them up and just kind of put them down where you need to, you know, if you just need something in a temporary spot or what have you. These are really nice. And also, as you can make out, the bottom half here is like a little sturdy. So right now it's on a little bit of a small rug that I have, but my floor is actually more of a, oh, I don't know, what is that, the vinyl tile. So, but these are actually pretty sturdy. I didn't have any issues with it just kind of wobbling around any at all. So as I said, I did get 2 of those. And over here, I had went ahead and bought another corner end baker's rack. Just something small that I could put, you know, small decorative pieces on. And I really like these. I actually have a couple of these. Well, this is my second one of these. And I have 2 of just more of the regular racks. But I really like them because they fold up easy enough and they're light. But yet, at the same time, the bottom end is pretty sturdy. So these are really cool, like say if you move around a lot, or if you know you just want something temporary to put out on occasion, or if you're like me, you know, where you like it one spot sometime and another spot a different time, you know, it's just light enough where you can just pick it up. And also since it folds up, you know, if you need to store it, or like I said, you know, if you move, you know, if you live in an apartment, you know, it's really good for that. So I really like these quite a lot. This right here was also going for $39.99 as well, so $40 there. And also, I was just kind of browsing around, went over towards the where they keep the pet beds and all that, just see what they had out there. They did also have, just kind of mentioned, they also had like some water bowls and stuff like that, small water bowls for your pets. But I did kind of get this here. This is a cat bag clips, and as you can see, there's 6 pieces all together. These are not magnets. They're just basically just small clips. These were $4.99, so $5 for those. Not too sure how well these are gonna last. They look okay, but you know, nothing. I mean, you probably get a few good uses at them, but they're probably gonna honestly break eventually. They're just not. Most bag clips, you know, aren't really meant to last forever. But I did think they were cute, so I went ahead and purchased this. So as you can see, you got like your black cat. You got your what is that? I think that might be a calico. And then we got like a Siamese, and then we got our tabby cat. So I just, wanted to go ahead and pick that up. Not sure exactly how much I need that right now, but hey, you never know. So, okay, so finally got this video done, and yay. Yay for me. As stated, I will probably do a little outdoor gardening, planting video. As you can hear, I don't know if you hear it right now, but it is indeed raining, so it probably won't be this week. Next week, I got something planned here in town, and then after that, I might start thinking about heading back out of town again. Got some more places I definitely want to visit. So that's going to do it all for me today. Until next time, bye.